Good morning everyone. Welcome back to grade 3 mathematics class. How are you all doing today? We have been learning about point, line, line segment and ray. Today, let's learn about maps and tangrams. I'm sure all of you might have seen a map like this. Why do we use a map? What is a map for? A map is something that shows the exact location of a region and also the physical features of that region. There are different ways that points and lines are used on a map to represent the different physical features on the surface of the earth. Hence, in a map, there will be different symbols that would be used to represent the different features on the surface of the earth. And also, there is a color code used in maps. See, for example, blue. You can see the color blue here, and blue represents water bodies. Whereas green generally represents where you have vegetation. And what if we are going to a new place? We don't know to go anywhere in that place. What can we do? We can use a map of that place to move around to different regions of that place. So you can say a map is a visual representation of a region showing physical features of that region, and it also guides us and gives directions when we are in unknown places. Clear? So the point, line segment and ray that we have learned in our previous classes, all these are used in preparing and using a map. Clear? Now, here you can see a location map, a map that shows the different places in a city. You can see this location map in page number 104 of your textbook. Please turn to that page. And in this location map, you can see three entries. Here you have entry 1, there you have entry 2, and there you have entry 3. Let's see how we can locate a point on this map. Suppose you want to go to the zoo using this location map. How would you navigate to the zoo? Suppose you are entering from entry 1. So you can see the MG road here. Go straight down the MG road. Go ahead and at 3 Cross Street, take a right. Turn right. And then go straight ahead and at the Patel Road crossing, you can see the Patel Road crossing, turn left and move ahead. And a little ahead, you can see the zoo towards your right side. So this is how you can locate something using a location map. We'll see one more example. Suppose you want to go to the railway station and you are going to enter from the entry 2. How would you navigate to the railway station? If you are entering from entry 2, you have to go straight down till you reach 3 Cross Street and move ahead, and at Patel Road crossing, you have to turn left. Go ahead till you reach 4 Cross Street, move a little bit ahead, and towards your right side, you can see the railway station. Hope this is clear to you. And below this picture given in your textbook, you can see a set of 3 questions. You have to write the route you will follow if you want to enter from entry 1 and move to or go to post office. You can see the post office in the picture, and you have to write which route you are going to take. In the second question, you have to imagine that you are entering from entry 2 and you are going to the bus stand. And in question 3, you have to imagine that you are entering from entry 3 and you are going to Central Library. You have to write down which route you are going to take using this location map given there. So I hope you are clear with this. Next we will see what is a tangram. See, you see this picture given here. Altogether, it's a square. And you can see a square here is being divided into different shapes. And you can see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 triangles, and there is 1 square and 1 parallelogram. So this full set is called a tangram. This is an ancient Chinese puzzle invented by the Chinese people, and this is something which you can use to create different designs like this. See, here you have the tangram set and the pieces of the tangram, which are called tans. Each piece is called a tan. The tans of the tangram set are arranged in different ways to make specific shapes and designs. Now, there are a set of 3 rules for creating tangram designs. The first rule is that you have to use all the 7 pieces. Altogether, there are 7 pieces. 5 triangles, 1 square and 1 parallelogram. So, the first rule is to use all the 7 pieces. You have to use all the 7 pieces. Now, the second rule is that all the pieces should touch each other. There should not be any gap in between them. The pieces should touch each other. And the third point is that the pieces should be laid on a flat surface such that no piece overlaps with the other. The pieces or the tans of the tangram set should not overlap above one another. Clear? These are the rules of using a tangram set to create different designs. Clear? So, this tangram set is one that will help us to understand the different shapes and the relationship between different shapes better. To create the different designs like these that you see here, you have to give it quite a bit thinking. So, it is something that will keep you thinking, which is going to make your brain sharper. So, this tangram set is also called 7 pieces of cleverness. The more you think, the more clever you become. So, this tangram set is also called 7 pieces of cleverness. You can make your own tangram set using paper, and that is described in the maths lab activity, which is mentioned in page number 105. So, you can go through the topics maps and tangram in page number 103 and 104 of your textbook, and towards the right of 104, you can see the maths lab activity, which is in page number 105. You can go through that activity and you can make your own tangram set. And there is a question given towards the end of that activity. Go through that question and do accordingly. In the same page to the top, you can see the heading Enrich Yourself. Please go through that as well. So that's all for today, children. We'll meet in the next class. Till then, bye.